Avoidant attachment style. These people have inhibited affective expressions. Avoidant attachment types want to keep you at arm's length. They don't want to keep you too close. They don't want to let you in too close to you because that's being vulnerable, and being vulnerable is dangerous. Because if you get too close to them, they might have to see you leave, and that's too painful. That's too much. That's horrible. They also don't want you too far away. They want to keep you in their lives, but not too close. They want you in a Goldilocks zone of attachment or proximity. And I used this analogy before, but it's too perfect. They need proximity, but they get burnt by it. They need intimacy, but they get burnt by it. They need intimacy, but they get burnt by it. They need intimacy, but they get burnt by it. They can be chronic daters because committing to a relationship can be too scary, and they might also be addicted to the honeymoon phase of the relationship. To them, it's very cool because in that honeymoon phase, you don't have to get too deep with the vulnerabilities that the other person can have. You don't have to get too deep with your own vulnerabilities. You don't have to be vulnerable with that person during the honeymoon phase, not too much. You don't have to share finances. You don't have to have the forever talk. So yeah, they can be addicted to the honeymoon phase. Chronic daters. At first they will pursue you and try to get you with beautiful gestures, romance, and they will also idealize you. But once they're in a relationship with you, the idealization will change to reality and they'll start to pull away. They think they aren't ready to commit and they will start to focus on the negative features of their partner. But as soon as they are successful and they push the partner away or they lose the partner, they idealize them and they start romanticizing again. They start idealizing again this partner that is no longer available. This goes serves as a barrier because no current partner will be able to live up to this idealized memory. The avoidant person has a built-in excuse to keep searching. They want to not be lonely, but they don't want the debt of emotional labor. Avoidant style people can be bad at expressing their emotions and resolving conflicts. They're more likely to get stuck in their own opinions and think that they're an objective reality. Also, this insecurity can be disguised, even to themselves, as autonomy. The fear of relationship can be flipped to a strict focus on their studies or their career. This doesn't mean that if you're like way too focused on your careers or your studies that you're an avoidant style person or that you have avoidant attachment style, but very often you will see people that are like no, I just don't want to get close with anybody because I am way too focused on my career, so I don't have space for you right now. The real answer is, baby, I am afraid of relationships. I don't know how to cope with getting close to people because it hurts. It hurts too much. So my career, I just